at a time when technology is all powerful, but nothing is real. You can record yourself on a video reading your script, and then AI will adjust your eyeballs so it looks like you're looking into the lens of the camera. You can generate your own images, as this person did a few months ago. Did you see this? Somebody used generative AI to produce images of Barbie from all over the world. Hello, German Barbie turned up in a Nazi general's uniform. Colombian Barbie was packing a machine gun. Inherent bias and AI. So the conversation I believe we need to be having is how far you can go with these amazing tools before they start to have an impact on your reputation. Where is the crossroads of AI and credibility? Now come with me to the beautiful country of Wales, where the signs are bilingual. And Swansea Council in Wales had to have a new road sign made. So Andy, the council worker, did what he always had done. He sent off the English words, and very soon the Welsh translation came back. He sent them off to the sign writer, the sign was made, and up it went. In a very short time, Swansea Council started to get some really interesting feedback from Welsh-speaking motorists. Turns out what Andy had put on that sign was the Welsh translator's out of office message. Now you might say, well, isn't that a funny case of AI gone wrong? But no, this happened in 2008, years before this technology was publicly available. So doesn't that underpin the need for human intervention when you're using this material to communicate with the outside world? So let's play a quick game. I like to call this diligent or dodgy. I'm going to give you a quick scenario. I love to do this in my sessions. Everybody gets involved. I want you to tell me which of these you think it is. So imagine a colleague of yours is writing a report. It's an urgent report for your leadership team. They're using ChatGPT to research an issue and also to summarise people's feedback. So quickly commit. Who thinks that's diligent? Great use of time and resources. Fantastic. Who thinks it's a little bit dodgy? Some of you, who's not sure? Yeah, so we're divided in the room, and this highlights that the line is very grey here. And that is quite a straightforward example, would you agree? And yet, we've got to ask ourselves, if you're researching an issue, ChatGPT isn't up to the current day, and so if it's a current issue, some of that's going to be missing. If we're using it to summarise people's feedback, and let's imagine that 30 people had feedback on something quite small, but 2 people commented on something very significant, it may not necessarily give you that nuance, so the information back will be skewed. So how is that information then going to be used? So the crossroads are blurry. There's no playbook for this. Are you noticing? We're just making it up as we go along. So our own government came out with guidance a few months ago for the public service, but there's some very good material in here that you can apply to any sector. And at the heart of it is this, that while we harness all the amazing benefits of this incredible technology, we cannot lose focus on human-centred decision-making. And I think for each of you, this is a valuable North Star for your team, for your organisation, and I believe this is at the heart of the crossroads of AI and credibility. So some quick takeaways. Adam touched on this. You've got to be aware of what's here and what's coming. I'm constantly staggered when I speak to leadership groups how little they know about this. I was speaking to a group of CEOs in Adelaide a couple of weeks ago. They didn't have a clue. It wasn't even on their radar because they're so busy dealing with other things. So each of us can help with that. Importantly for you, it's about looking at the benefits of AI through a customer lens. I hear a lot of comments from business saying, this is fantastic, it's going to save us time and resources, which is great. But we've got to flip that and think, what about the experience of people outside our organisation? What's it going to be like for them? That needs to be the driver of some of these decisions. And of course, now's the time, as Adam said, to think about guidelines for GAI in your organisation. What an incredible time in history, isn't it? Incredible and scary at the same time.